Don't you? Flash.
Here comes the 2-point try.
Yo, it's good, chat. Yo, you seen a little something different, guys? How is that step?
He's not going to make it in, and the decision to
We're
go
gonna
for two
onside.
does not work
Chat,
out.
we're finna onside kick it, and it's finna be
I don't know what this says about trusting your defense, but they're going for an early onside kick down one possession.
Get it.
They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Bro,
they'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll throw it on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he's playing with fire, and he's picked off. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half.
Come on, gang. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Yeah, guys, we're on Heisman right now, by the way. We're on Heisman. I'm on Heisman.
There are some ornery folks, some emotional fan bases enjoying a soda pop and a lot of trash talk in this battle between the Tide and War Eagle. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Alabama and Auburn plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here.
Alabama ready to put wait, I'm taking it off. Wait. Hold on. Let me think.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30.
Watch this. Are y'all ready? Y'all are not ready, gang. I don't know what y'all talk about. Y'all are not ready. I promise y'all are not ready for this.
They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%.
Blocking. We can't lose the fucking Auburn Tigers, bro. We're not going to lose the Auburn Tigers.
They'll panic and they'll make some of those mistakes.
They're bringing heat. The short hands. It's Lambert Smith. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. I don't think he was the primary receiver on the play, but when you get that open, you become the primary target.
You ain't lying. And a great job. Credit to the quarterback seeing it.
Get him. Great job. 2nd and 8. If we get a sack, it's probably gonna be 3rd and 12.
Back, it's Thorne.
What are we doing? So they have 3 downs to score. I don't think they're gonna score. I swear they're not gonna score on everything. They're not gonna score. On everything, they're not gonna score. Man.
They'll use the running game on first and goal.
Lame man.
Inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw.
Oh, get him!
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
I really like the slot receiver. I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job.
Defense.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score.
What are you feeling like? Sit your ass down, boy. Clapping for what? Now we finna... Bro, now I'm finna walk in, bro.
Turning back the tide.
Bro, no way we're losing to a fucking AI bot in the Big 2-5, bro. It's not even my fault because it's on Heisman, bro. Who the fuck is playing for this? I know this is not no fucking bot. Now he's throwing this shit up like some fucking dots, bro.
And I hate the cliche throw the records out, but it does matter in this game. Why? Both these schools in the same state. They hate each other. The fans hate each other. Got recruited by the same schools. There is nothing about these two teams that like each other.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Bitch.
On to attempt the try.
Boy, jet for that. Hop in the mouth. Jet like jet. And
with the extra point, they move on by 15.
Lock! I need to lock in. You gotta get a touchdown on this, and then we're gonna kick a non-side kick.
The kickoff team out there and ready to go. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
They know
Here comes that Alabama offense. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Still running at the 40.
Fuck.
Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the first.
Y'all are acting like I won't finish shit.
From the gun to give, looking for room.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this dude tackle. It's tough to block with one guy. When you want to start double teaming him, he's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. This has been
the end of the third
domination
quarter?
through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up.
That's good, man.
Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Bunch formation, trying to spring a guy free. They've been running it, but now the pass. A shot for the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he made the extra point without problem.
I'm hitting that from the back.
Look, an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
He works his way inside the 30 down.
Bro, if they get another touchdown, I'm conceding. I'm leaving.
And I don't care
if they get another touchdown,
by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hunter.
Oh.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
Great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. And
big sack!
Pressure in his face immediately.
Big sack!
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake.
Bro, they're probably going to kick
his
a field.
offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
So on 4th
yeah, their kicker fucking is terrible, so I have very little faith they're gonna kick this in. Yeah.
Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Still up by 8 after the miss.
And you wonder if mechanically something is off with this kicker. That's now his 2nd missed field goal of the day. And guys, we've got almost perfect conditions to kick the football. I'm not sure what's going on.
And that's a very
good job.
first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. And he's running in the open. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Quarterback gets enough. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Dropping back, it's Milrow. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And the offense knows the task ahead. They're down 8. It's 1st and goal. They need a touchdown and the 2. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown time.
We need to go for 2. Try. We're not throwing the. Wait, should I throw it on 2?
Not done. You knew what you needed
we
when
throw
you
it on
started
2.
This drive. Late in this ball game, time's running out. It's not on your side. I got to find my play, my best 2-point conversion to go tie this puppy up.
I think we know what we're going to do. Like, there's only one thing we can't. Let's just try this. Like, it's just a game.
They'll run the option. He's not going to get there. The defense coming up with a big stop to hold on to this 2-point lead deep in the 4th. Just over 30 seconds to play. They'll line up for the onside kick, and they've got to get it to have a shot. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose, man, you stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this
They won't throw the ball, and they wouldn't throw it up.
Has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stings. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports.
Are you ready? Alright. We're going to switch it up, guys. Let's switch it up, baby. I'm gonna go against. We should go against a good team. Yeah, a good team. I don't think close. Oh yeah. Let's see. Oh, they're 19 in the nation. It's great.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. I guess they're not interested in kicking it away. They're lining up for an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The Tigers offense takes the field to start this game off. When these two teams square off against each other, they know the legacies they carry, and that'll be evident in this one, guys.
Alabama-LSU is one of my favorite games each and every year because this is one of the fastest games you'll see all season. There is so much NFL first-round talent on the field every time these two teams play.
Year after year, we could go back and name so many names, but you're right. The draft is going to call them. The stakes are always high. The conference always on the line. These two teams, you know, are always squarely in the mix.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Backing up and backing up on the first two plays now to try to throw it in drive on third down. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Coming after him.
Yo, what the fuck? This is Heisman, bro. What is this nigga doing? Oh my god, he's terrible. Now kick it off to like a good boy.
The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field.
Cause they got multiple. Ooh, wait. So if we get a touchdown, say like it's close to half, and we get a touchdown, that's actually the second.
Looks as if LSU doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense comes out for their first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win.
Oh, look out, there he goes! The 40! And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. A lot of thrillers in the history of this series, but last year wasn't one as the Tide rolled easily.
It was a beatdown, and it was replayed over and over on the TVs all throughout the facility. LSU, Jesse, had a year to think on that.
They sure did, and that Crimson Tide blowout was big on the recruiting trail, too. These are two programs that are consistently competing for the same five-star athletes across the board. That's a big reason why this game means so much.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Alabama trying to convert this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. At the 20, he's got space.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you've got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a 1st down? It's just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
With the run on 1st and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown!
Yo, the LSU Tigers are worse than the fucking Auburn Tigers.
Dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great
Yo,
vision and burst.
I wonder what that
all of those attributes right there.
Actually, I would love to watch that.
LSU going for 2. They'll try to pound their way in. He's got a nose for the goal line.
Can't just let him go at me.
Makes his way in for the 2-point conversion.
You can onside kick it too, bit. Onside kick, bitty.
And he got into the house for the 6 to finish it. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going.
Man, I need to get like
I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You see all
Steve Jones. I feel like they're gonna
in football now.
try to chuck that bitch up.
They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield. Make this life hard on this running back.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
Let's go defense. Let's go.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Pressure coming. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work.
They're scared, bro.
Set for 1st
what
down.
The fucking 16-yard line? It's not our fault that shit went out of bounds.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. On the move is the 30. He's loose. He's at the 40. At the 20. The 10. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
What's it called? A Hail Mary. Almost Hail Mary.
On first
He's
and
gonna
goal,
run
let's
all
see
the
if
way back
Alabama
there.
can get it in the end zone. Looking to throw. Dances away to buy time. Pocket starts to collapse. In a world of trouble and not making it any better. And down he goes. A terrible sack taken by this quarterback. On second down, he'll fire. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Alabama quickly back to the line. The fake spike trying to catch the defense napping. Another incompletion on third down. Well, you'd think this would be a very makeable field goal attempt, but they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Well, he was trying to do it all by himself at the end of the day.
I mean, the
Sit
number
down.
of tackles he broke at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. This series dates back to 1895.
They can hold up. It's third down.
These guys is historically
Running
the
it on
visiting
30,
teams have had a
15
lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Man, you can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. These teams have even rebounded.
Sit your ass down, boy.
Championship before, Mama. These two teams are ballers.
This is that game too, David, that everybody circles on the calendar at the start of the season. We all know that conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications are on the line. And the intensity level in this game, it's simply unmatched in college football.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your points. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty.
That way.
He's got it on
Sit your ass down,
They get
bitch.
it down to the
Bitch, boy.
pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it in the end zone. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding
I'm
themselves
gonna keep roughing the kicker. Keep on doing it, bro. I don't care. I'm gonna rough the kicker, so they accept the penalty. Do it again, again, and again.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal.
Keep the blitz, hit the clip.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
Go.
Getting some heat.
Exactly so fucking what he's doing.
Pressure, and there he goes down again.
Alright. You have to see man block left, I think. I believe it's left. I believe
Everybody communicates, right? Like you understand
it's left.
formation by tendency. They're throwing the football. Nice job by the defense understanding what the offense was trying to do.
Yeah, left.
And the field goal unit is on the field. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash.
Why is that on a flag? Why is that on a flag? Wait, I thought we pushed that. Wait. Wait, what? Wait. See, that's that tricky shit. Crazy us, man. Now we have to get the ball, bro. Yeah, fuck this shit. I'm just gonna go ham.
That late in the half field goal always gives them a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. One more snap coming before halftime. From the gun, the running back looking for room. At the 35, he's open. Nothing but green ahead. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They'll open this third quarter with a run. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for two out to the 26.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
From the shotgun, the inside give.
Come on.
Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
This offense came into the game knowing
It's not the schneeded way. We don't go down.
they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're turning out positive yardage early.
He makes a catch. Open runway ahead. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bama!
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him direct.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, they try to go onside.
Mm.
why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards, maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Running back searching for a hole. He breaks a tackle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to be like, listen, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line. Need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
You know, you got to be careful when you're running the draw play because you're hoping those defensive ends get way up the field, thinking it's pass. Didn't happen that time, and the defense was able to get a negative play.
Feeling some heat. To him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Short fields make successful offenses, just what they want here. Looking for a man, it's Nussmeier. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Motion from the offense. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Grabbed behind the line, it's Lacey. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 3rd down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. They'll try to run for it. The Tigers will keep this drive going. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Not only only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The 1st down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. On the move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I know a lot of people were thinking there was a chance this defense could contain one of the best running backs in all of college football. I don't know if anybody thought they would dominate him and completely shut him down.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. And that pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead.
Yes, mommy. I'm gonna tell you after I'm done. I don't know.
Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time.
Do you know more about
Yo. Tobias, I swear, life is so peak right now. I said life is so peak right now.
how you mean?
Bro, I got my fine shit. I got V-Bucks. I got skill points for NCAA.
Hey,
I got the MVP bundle.
you got my cousin.
I don't have your cousin, gang. I'm finna break up with her, gang.
Bro, I gotta get paid in some type of way, bro. You know how much I helped you yesterday?
Daddy, what you mean? If
Be
I break up
aggressive.
with her,
The
I don't owe
problem
you
is when you
jack
get stopped,
shit,
sometimes it puts you in
right?
a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's
We
just
just
see if
spin
that's
a
going
block.
to galvanize them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So
Man,
we're playing run. We're
I'm just
selling
finna
out
go.
to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those
How was that
timeouts,
cheating? No, it's
save
not.
as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Man, that D tackle's a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quick.
Tennessee Tigers distribute.
Dog, this called volunteer.
Picked
Come
up
on.
2 yards on that last one.
the
They need
shitty
8 on
Tennessee
2nd down.
Titans.
Bro, I was not the dog walk.
Huh?
The give as they work on that clock.
Wait.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They
Hold
want
up,
to come
hold
out
up.
each and
After this
every
game, I'm in the fourth
and
quarter.
really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away.
Watch her call me, watch her call me, watch her call me.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the option.
Oh,
So close to
No.
paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands.
Gang cannot. Oh, it's 3rd and 11.
Third
Like
down
that.
conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can
Oh,
pull
damn,
it
she
off.
left me on delivery.
The offense calls
Well.
timeout, and they won't have any more left this
She
half.
needs to take a break from texting just to go back.
How did she? How did? Wait, how did? Yo,
Now facing a 3rd and long.
how did she know?
They'll try the run.
Just on the phone.
What you mean?
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
How do you know? How do you know?
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching. Keep the
Whoa.
clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it. And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Maybe?
Timeout called there by the defense.
Why do they want me to run it? They
don't
want me to
and save as much time as possible. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Wait, camera what? I'm not.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down.
No.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh my gosh,
Going
bro. Like, what are you doing, gang?
Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive
Ryan
alive.
Williams, bro, is Ryan Williams just washed, gang?
Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier.
No way Ryan Williams is
Trying to
washed,
get
bro.
to him. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They're bringing heat. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Get that out of here!
It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Here comes that Alabama offense. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Dang, I just beat LSU 58-6.
By the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game.
Oh my God, Tobias, did I tell you about the big game we had at recess, bro?
They were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's
Well,
hard
guess
in
what the
these
score
rivalry
was?
games with all the emotions running so deep, like you
56
sometimes
to
get
12.
overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept
To me,
in check.
we
And
have.
now, bragging
When did
rights.
we do that?
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer,
We
Dave
have?
Pollock, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation.
Bro, me, Cornelius, and King made a whole new playbook. And then John said he was gonna stop playing football because the teams were the same every time. Yeah, it was me, King, and Cornelius. Yo, King is actually good. He's good. That's the weird thing.
I always thought King was actually
What?
well, he talks the way he walks. I hate the way he walks.
I hate the way you got. I hate the way you dress. I hate the way that you think it. If I catch a fight, it's gonna be that dress. Why? You're doing the Memphis Tigers?
contest.
You should do the Auburn Tigers. Virginia Tech. Bro, you miss Virginia so bad, gang. Bro, I'm finna show you. I'm finna show you this team I played for. Wait, actually, never mind. uh, man, I'm just gonna do this fucking offense. No. Wait, actually. Wait, hold on. Alright, I'm ready. Yang's just sitting there.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Home
Why
of
does
the
he sound
Bayou
gay?
Bengals and the stadium called Death Valley since the late 50s. Little gets the
What
blood
do you
boiling,
watch?
quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, and things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports
I really
College
see his
Football,
buns.
we
I'll
stay
walk
with
him
you
up.
alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.
And I'm not a
Get this game
cornerback.
started.
I'll still lock him. I'd lock him up. Bro, I'd lock him.
Alabama about to kick off to get things started.
Wait, we're kicking it off? Wait. Oh, that means we get the ball at half. Bro, the half is gonna be in like an hour.
Takes it inside the 25 and he'll bring it back. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two.
Be a lot of interceptions, a lot of pick sixes, Bro, Jalen Mills, bro, is better than. I'm sorry, he's better than Nuzman. I think I know what player you're missing.
Offense set on
Why did I
first
blitz?
down.
Am I dumb? Wait, don't leave Kyron Lacey open.
Wasting no time taking a shot. Pass on the way, it's picked off. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
Man, does it get any better than that? Creating a turnover on the very first play of the game. You talk about doing this all week, and you talk about, we can beat this team. We're going to go out there and execute. And to do it, the first snap,
Wait, LSU is ranked number 9?
Roof, baby.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable.
Bro, my controller is buzzing, bro.
From the gun, they'll try to impose
their
will.
Defense is so good.
LSU
defense is so good.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the
LSU defense is a little
They'll
too
run
good.
it out of the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
What am I doing, bro?
Great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jay.
That's not allowed.
Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he
I think I know what I'm about to do.
They can't convert on third down.
And that's a play on third down.
Bro, we
This
have to do
offense
it, bro.
has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
What is my O-line doing, bro? Why are they shooting it from all angles?
Their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it.
No.
Still on the 35. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. The delay of game pushes the offense back.
Oh, gang, hang up. I'm gonna call my girlfriend. Hello, my girlfriend. My girlfriend.
First down here for the offense.
Hello?
To the air. It's
Yo.
fire. Lets it fly on the move.
Oh.
And it's incomplete.
Hello?
Good play downfield by the DB.
Oh, man. Quarterback almost just threw his second interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
On second down, wants to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Snowed under by the defense.
I'll tell you what, man, this guy bails out his offensive line a lot. We've seen it over and over. Protection isn't always perfect, but he's just got the ability to scramble and just to create and extend plays. Wasn't able to get the first down there, but look at the situation now he's put his offense in. He was able to get a nice chunk of yardage.
Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted.
Well, the defense is feeling it now, right? 2 picks in 2 straight drives. Their guys have been all over the field making plays when the ball's in the air. The D coordinator's got to love that.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Bulls his way forward.
Break that.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I need to trust my QB game.
This drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Morning meeting.
Looking for space. It's Haynes. Shows him the stiff arm. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first.
Usually we're going to go to the park after this.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Oh, it's defense.
Keeps the legs moving. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Dang.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think...
All kinds of running room. He's at the 20. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Hold up, Tobias. I have to do something. I'm back. Tobias, resume the game.
Terrific catch and run before he stopped.
But
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know.
And he waltzes in for the score.
Thank you.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They can use this first score.
But I did the celebration outside at recess.
Matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out,
Nothing.
score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to see.
Oh!
Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the two-point try. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick.
Onside kick.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
That was a perfect. That was a
for
perfect.
having guts. You normally don't
Now
see
you're a little
onside
close.
kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't
Big
work.
time
So their
plays
defense
make
now has to
big
come out here and bail them
big
out.
time players make big time
Trying
plays.
to find his
Where
man
is
on
bro?
first down.
This game.
Incomplete, and he threw that one up.
I'm just shocked, bro. I would have caught that game.
Fortunate to get it back. LSU
Me
right back to the
personally,
line.
I would have caught.
Back to pass.
Oh,
It's
get on. All
Nussmeier.
right.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Wait, isn't that
The
PR?
offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Bought a little time, lets it go. Misses
What?
again, it's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
What?
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again.
Get on, DT.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end.
What?
Incomplete, the defense
Yes.
holds.
You got the
Sometimes
food?
the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a
You
play.
see?
He just drops
Right?
it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get
No, I don't, gang.
On the option.
How you gonna tell me?
I just
No, you didn't.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
I don't have the food. I'm
Kept it on the
perfectly
ground
fine.
last time, bringing up a second down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. At the 40, there he goes. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown tie. And once he got
Yeah, I hear you,
loose,
I
it
hear you.
was all over.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make
No,
something
don't.
miss. It's one thing to
Oh,
get
I'm
into the
cooked.
second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that
Yeah, I'm
play.
cooked.
Once he was in the
I said he's
clear
gonna
with
start.
his speed, he was gone.
Let me get this shoe.
Trying to punch it in. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake with a 2-point conversion after the long touchdown run. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead.
Kick it to us. Please, get it, get it, get it, get it.
He's
Oh,
able to
fuck.
grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here.
What?
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on
And he breaks into the open. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal
I don't
from the
have the
9.
I'm perfect.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback
Get
and
on
disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little
That
bit
you
more
went out of
aggressive
bounds.
or do something
I
a little
think
bit
we can
different.
win the game
And let's
Yeah, I
hold
know,
on
no,
just
no,
a
no.
minute here as the officials are going to have a second
Yeah,
look.
no, I don't.
Yes, you do.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence,
No, I
and the
don't.
officials will change the call. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to make their way to the promised land on 3rd and goal.
Where did my phone go, bro? Where did my phone go? Where did my phone go?
The offense will have to
Wait, where did my phone go?
Time out of the half.
Where did my phone go, bro?
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7.
No.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
I never got it.
Just one of those mistakes. It can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He's going to pass.
Yes, you do.
Coming after him.
And
the ball is picked off. Bringing it back. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown LSU. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
no, I'm not playing. I'm not playing the game right now. Oh yeah.
They'll run play action.
Damn.
Throws for the tight end.
Get out of here.
Let him a little too much. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it.
You ready for this?
He'll bring it out. It's Henderson.
Where are my blockers, bro? That's your job. Block. Oh my gosh, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing? Got 6 defenders diving at me, bro.
Pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it.
Wide open ahead. They'll move the chains after he gets into the 43-yard line.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. It'll be a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And they sniff that draw out. And a draw, you really have to sell that pass. Like
what are these janky routes,
the defensive line, the defense was not biting it. You could tell they were ready for it. Came, got on the running back, got him on the ground quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Out of the gun, the inside kid. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Another one.
Ball in the air, intercepted. Not a lot of
No DJ Khaled.
but he'd already got the most important thing.
Another one, no DJ Khaled. It's not good.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover 0. When I play cover 0, I'm bringing pressure.
Bro, what are they yapping about? It's still, it's a 1-point game, bro. I don't know what they're yapping about.
Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
The lone back's got it.
Bro. Why is he going backwards? Ain't no way.
In a world of trouble from the start and a massive loss on that play.
Man, you gotta know when to kick.
But why are your
You can't
rushing
just keep
yards
retreating
-7?
and going backwards and backwards and backwards, thinking at some point you're
I'm
going to
at- I'm
outrun
at-
everybody and make a big play. That play was doomed from the get-go, and
He
it
got
was going
negative
the
rushing
wrong
yards.
direction.
The play action
Come on,
fake.
gang. You're not making this.
Outside the pocket,
What are you
let's go.
doing?
Pulls it in. Tripped up for the tackle.
Ooh.
Well, that play action fake, it just froze the defense for a split second. That allowed the tight end time to work his route, get vertical down the field, and pick up a big gainer for the offense.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Oh.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Kick it off. Kick.
Every
Hey,
defense
bro,
in the country talks
bro.
about getting
Oh my, you should have
offenses
punted it away, bro.
predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Unloads to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll close in on him.
You did wrong, so wrong, so wrong, so it's just you, baby. It's oh goodness gracious!
Fly around and make things
Wow.
happen. The ones that get in the backfield, the running back.
Man,
tries to
flip
go
this, bro. I'm
somewhere.
finna-
Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go.
You
Nice
know,
job by the defense.
this is the
Great
scary
tackle
thing
for a
about it.
loss on first
You know what the
down.
scary thing is?
A negative play to open the drive. Let's
You
see
know
what
my
they got
QB,
on
right?
2nd and 14.
We got drafted, right? We got drafted to the. What the fuck?
That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
Are you ready?
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction.
Are you ready?
Offense
For
tries
what?
turn it
To
around
pop.
and go
Pop
forward
what?
on 3rd
Popsicle.
down.
My hands are high, feet are low, and this is how I popsicle.
He's knocked down in the backfield. A swarming defense, and he'll lose 7.
I want to do that little thing. What's
I
it?
guess they
What's his
believe
name,
the
dude?
entire field is 4-down territory. A bit of an odd
Oh, you said
choice,
answer
but
the phone. I'm
they'll
on the
go
phone,
for it
my
on
love.
4th and 12 miles.
The Hail Mary with the game on the line,
He uncorks a laser.
and the
beat
ball
down
is
the
caught.
middle.
Oh
And
no,
he
it's not.
can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Yeah.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field.
Flag.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. A first down for the offense.
Oh my goodness. Excuse me, everyone.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
Sit your ass down, boy.
Grabbing air as he gets down to the 35.
Let me see you work out. Throw it up, you won't. Throw it up, you won't. Throw it up, you won't. Throw it up, you won't.
Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Unleashes one deep. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, why is he thinking he's him? Why is he going at some? Ooh, you my little boy, you my little boy. Watch this.
Catches the ball in the end zone. Touchdown.
Why are you? Bro, you're not getting in. You're not getting in the zone. I promise you, you're not.
The play fake. And good.
Oh, I just kept it. I just kept it. I just kept it. What?
They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick.
No.
That's
All right,
why they
we're
call
good.
them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside
Why would you
kick.
do an onside kick, DC?
The Tide offense rolls onto the field.
What route we got, my boy Ryan Williams
on
from?
the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that.
Damn, bro.
Sometimes
Trying to get his feet.
bail out your decision
Trying
making.
to eat his feet.
Go for it. We didn't
Trying to eat his feet, gang.
Yes, he didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back.
That's all. Good boy.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
All right, I'm gonna try. I want to try this. I want to see if it will work on me.
Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game.
And it did, and it does.
He gets in there for the 2-point conversion and pushes the lead to 3.
Oh, ow. I just broke something.
Exactly milk the clock on that drive. Did they 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown?
Yes, you were trying, gang.
You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick.
I did not mean to do that.
What?
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. These two defenses have had their heads
I did
spinning
it.
here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
Actually, try, bro.
Giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make the play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Well, that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the wideout. It's caught down.
Thank you, bro.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Listen, the defense knew coming into this one,
Oh, you don't
they
know.
target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Off-play action on first down.
I train you on. I
And
train
it's
you on.
incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
It's really you, It's really you.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last
Wait,
play. Now
like,
it's
you're in
second and
chorus,
long
right?
coming.
No.
Looking to throw it again. Pressure coming. And he rolls into the
I thought you were in course.
touchdown LSU.
Yeah.
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Here comes the
Oh, I didn't know you let me do it. Hold on. You're not.
And there's going to be a
Sure.
loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact.
What you mean? I'm getting belts, bro. Hold on.
Almost ready to kick it
Oh,
away
let me lock
after
in real
scoring
quick.
the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson.
Big time plays make big time plays.
Curve, and sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes that Alabama offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every
Oh
time.
my gosh, where is he
Now
going?
let's see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much.
All right. Don't play. Ew. Oh, what you mean, yo? Boyfriend better than your? Is your boyfriend probably ugly, probably big and short? Let's go see who her boyfriend is. Chop that nigga. Okay. Mhm. That's Alicia. When? Oh, I know who that is. Like, I know. Okay.
It's important that you understand, Cassie. You posted. That you understand.
Bro, hold on. Oh, girl, you make me so mad. Oh, it's alright, man. Alright. It's like I can't get over you. It says waiting for your peer. So, yeah.
That puts on the offense. Jesse, like,
Oh, I
you
forgot I'm
know
on
this is back and
offense.
forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Who's what? Who's who?
The expressway is wide open. He's at the 40, the 20, inside the 10. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
I love this type of play because it looks like a jet sweep. The defense, they're a bit confused
Nah. Play. Be quiet. You need to play slap.
One of my friends. This doesn't I want to walk here for no reason.
I can't. It says waiting for your peer.
Has the ball, and all of a
Yes, you
sudden,
can. What are you
that
talking
guy
about?
with his speed is in the
Oh, I
second level
forgot
of the
what play
defense
I made, so
before
I'm
the
just gonna
defense
call a
even knows what
timeout.
happened.
The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half.
How do you know? Man, I don't need no timeouts.
Alabama comes
You
to the
think I
line
need
with a first
timeouts?
and goal.
Wait, hold on.
They'll try to get it in with the run.
All right.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bama!
Well, this offense has been physical.
I don't care.
They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability
I
up front
gotta
and
lock
a
in once
belief
again, bro.
that they can block people and get it done. They are
Wait,
dominating this defense.
Oh,
3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
I don't have any more timeouts.
Trying to run it in. This time,
why are they all diving
short
for
of
me?
the goal line? So after scoring the touchdown, he tried to tack on the 2-point conversion, but was denied.
Can I die for your ocean? This the girl that was fun.
Yeah.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
All right, hold on. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna resume
From
this.
inside his own 15, looking for room. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm.
Wait, she
Everything
did,
they're
she
doing
did,
right now
girl.
is working. A lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break
Come
certain...
on, gang.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Didn't
Is that
get a
Maya?
ton on the return, but the most important thing, he
Yeah,
got the
yeah, it's
ball,
Kylie.
and they've got it at
Wait,
the 40.
Kylie likes girls?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Kylie dated Isaiah. That was McKinley, Tobias. Bro, I thought
On first down,
Kylie
here comes
dated
this
TV.
offense.
I know,
To the
but
ground with the
still.
back.
I thought she
And
still
he
dated
doesn't
girls.
find much running room. A short gain on the play.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong. And I say,
Wait, so that was
country
Kylie,
strong.
the one that
They
you
put
was
their
talking
hands
to?
on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
They'll try
Oh,
to move the
that one that
chains
used to
on
date
this
him?
third and long from the 50. Looking downfield, it's Milrow. Working that left
But like,
side now.
still.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, we know this guy is
All right, hold
special,
up.
and because of that, his quarterback
Yeah, I
is
gotta do
looking
something
to
with
him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered,
I'm not
double
even
covered,
pressing anything.
man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker
No,
outside
wait.
picks up the first.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
Stop trying to die! Stop trying to die, bro.
Open space at the 25. Touchdown,
Who does he keep
Crimson
trying to
Tide.
dive, bro?
And once he found some daylight, it was time for the house
Bro,
call.
stop trying to dive on my
An
ocean.
impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points. Good
I
drink
mean,
of
you're
water.
trying to dive in
And maybe a
ocean.
little oxygen.
He definitely needs some
Come
oxygen
on,
after
Dave.
that
You're
long
not
run,
deep
but
in this.
it looks simple, right? Just hand the
Or
ball
are
off,
you?
but when you can make big plays like this,
Oh,
in
no,
the run
why
game,
not go
man,
to
does
him?
it make
That was a little
offense
slow.
fun.
Firing to the right, complete. He stopped short on the 2-point
Let's see.
conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he
You do?
couldn't get it in for the 2. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
London. But I have London 6. I still make him.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense.
Let's go LSU, LS Tigers. Let's go Tigers. Let's go Tigers.
On the carry. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as
I
a
remember that.
productive
Wait, go
first down
back up.
play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
The give to the tailback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And how frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third
We were
down.
arguing with them, bro.
Using his legs, it's Durham.
We.
That
No,
play
no,
just
we
never
were
had a
arguing with
chance.
them.
They knock him down for a loss of 5.
With them,
Well,
with
the
my ex.
linebacker showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. A shot toward the end zone.
Oh yeah, you literally.
And
Bro,
it's incomplete. Way
LeBron James was open, bro. The LeBron James of college football was open.
I love when defenses are smart enough to
Look,
swat
wait,
the ball down. Don't go for the pick.
Why'd you pick a
Especially on
play,
4th
bro?
down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Oh.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Can't.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Oh, they know each other. Nothing. Little favorite play. Yep.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down.
No.
Smashes through.
Okay.
And
No!
they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world.
We have to run that back. Run that bit back, Turbo.
Good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Yo, ref, watch that flag,
4th down in this quarter, but they'll try again. Gets it past the marker. Wrestled to the ground after picking
Hold
up
on.
the
After this
first
play.
Yeah, and just stay aggressive if you're on offense, right? You're now into the opponent's territory. It's 4th down. Dial up your best 4th down play. Keep this drive going.
The Tide with the 1st and 10.
The Hail Mary with the game on the line.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Oh.